Welcome to Alpha Proto. I'm Alpha Proto, and I'm going to try something different. It's been a while since I've done any fan art or posted any fan art on here, so I'm going to do some fan art with watercolors. Not just regular watercolors, watercolor pencils. I got these from Hobby Lobby for $10.99. There's 36 colors. And I got some watercolor paper for $5.99. And got my brushes here, and I'm gonna draw it out with my 4H lead pencil, and hopefully I'll come up with something like this. Yeah, Bill Watterson. Look at that awesome watercolor. Even on the back of it, it's super watercolor. And first I'm gonna ink it though. I'm gonna draw it up, ink it, and then I'm going to scan it. Just in case I mess up, I'll have a digital clean copy to work from. So that's cool. And I've got this stuff I've only used once when I was in art class, and this is liquid masking. What you do is whatever part that you want to leave white, you like put this stuff on it and then let it dry, and then you watercolor over it, then you just peel it off or rub it off, whatever, either I guess, and it'll stay clean. So it comes down to what's my topic gonna be, and then I thought, oh yeah, 5 months ago, Panther Productions, White Panther, he said, please do Asuka from WWE NXT, and I said, I've been busy, I haven't had the chance to, but I guess this is the chance to, so I will now. So here we go.
For all the characters, I start out drawing a circle. This starts off as the base for my drawing. So I start drawing the head with a circle, and on the circle I place the lines for the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the chin of the character so I know where they're going to be. This helps keep everything even on the face. Next I place the clavicle, neck, and shoulders. The first thing I did was get some good reference on my subject. For this painting I used 2 different pictures of Asuka and drew the elements I liked together. After that I used an extra small Faber-Castell Pitt pen to ink the drawing. I didn't bother to erase the pencil lines because I used a 4H lead, and usually that doesn't show up on scans, and when you add the water to the paper, most of the lead washes away. So after inking, I had the watercolor pencils, and I used it just like any other kind of color pencil. I wasn't sure how dark the colors would end up once I added the water, so I didn't go too heavy in most of the areas. When I did go heavy, it was mostly for the places where the shadows were. I'm pretty partial to Japanese wrestlers, so Asuka, she's really caught my eye so far. She's looking really strong. She's undefeated and she's NXT champion. She's basically unbeatable, which is kind of scary because she's doing so good now, but when she moves up to the main roster, oh man, I don't know if she's going to be doing this awesome. There's a tendency to have people who do well in NXT kind of flounder or not have a personality or just not look strong at all when they get to the main roster. So it's almost like a demotion when you go to the main roster. So I'm hoping they find some really cool things to do with her. After I was done with that, I added the liquid masking and all the places I wanted to leave white. So I put the goo all over her face and eyes and hands. Then I let it dry overnight, just to make sure it wouldn't rub off when I started adding water with the brush. I really hope they don't mess her up, because Asuka has all the potential in the world to be one of the greatest female wrestlers who have ever been in WWE. But at the same time, I'm partial to Ayako Hamada, so she's great, but she's no Ayako Hamada. When I did add the water, I was impressed by how good it looked. Using the pencils and the water on a brush helped like control the amount of pigment and water and where all the color would go when I added the water. The colors got lighter after adding water, so I added more with the pencils. Then I used the Faber-Castell brush pen for the black. Usually when I use watercolors, I just can't get control of the pigment. The colors just, it's either too heavy or it's too light. But with these pencils, I can just keep adding washes and washes of the color until I'm satisfied with it. Since the ink I used is India ink, it's waterproof once it's dry. When I add the black to the hair, I was trying to blend those together. It didn't fade out hardly at all because it's just so resistant to water, so I just added more color to it. Normally you don't want to add a lot of black to your watercolors because watercolor's charm is in the light colors. So first thing your eye usually catches is the black. So just, lay off on the black, I decided to add the blue background since she's basically wearing all these warm colors. So the blue would be a cooler color and make her pop out. When I peeled off the masking at the end, it peeled off some paper too. So waiting until the next day may have been too long. It probably would work better if I just waited until it was just dry. Not tacky dry, but just dry to the touch and it wouldn't move. I could have used the white ink instead of the masking. That wouldn't have damaged the paper. So next time I might just do that. The masking is pretty cool, but I'll just save it for something that's a little more complicated or whatever. Something with tougher paper. The white spots I added with the white pen, I just spotted it everywhere to break up the monotony of the picture. Give it some energy like it's snow or stars or something, or like she's glistening or, something cool. In the end, it turned out looking pretty great, and I wouldn't mind giving this another try. There are a bunch of really cool tools, and they came in handy. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new content. If you want to see more of my artwork, head over to my DeviantArt page. There you can see a gallery of all my artwork and information on my art commissions. For more cosplay photos, check out my cosplay.com page. But until next time, be seeing ya, stay out of trouble.